Hello everyone, very welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica and on this channel is all about makeup and having a good time. So if you enjoy that, don't forget to click on the subscribe button down below and also on the notification bell. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and let's get started. Today I am going to rearrange a palette. I don't like to depot a palette and rearrange the colors in a palette, but this palette, I am so excited to do that with because this palette just gives me brain freeze when I open it up. And it's the Colourpop So Jaded palette in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, and I was so inspired because I have had this in my collection. This is not new, but I have had this in my collection for such a long time, but I haven't played with it enough. And when I did a eyeshadow palette declutter, I will leave that up in the cards if you are interested to see that. I talked about this palette. I was actually really inspired to try this out, and I was inspired just because my friend Debbie from Vinyl Beauty, I will leave her down below, and the video when she played with this palette. She did an amazing look, a red look. So I was so inspired to actually pick up this palette from my collection and start playing with it. But let's open it up, guys. It looks like this. In my opinion, this is a mess. I can't focus what I wanted to do when I see all these shades. It feels like there's no logical, I don't know, it's not logical in my opinion. It feels like they have just thrown in all these shades randomly, or maybe closed their eyes and put the shades in, because I can't see a pattern or anything with this palette. So I want to depot it and just rearrange all the shades in this palette. So I know these shade names are not gonna match the shades, but I don't care. I want to do this. I have seen people do this with this palette, and I can understand why, because maybe when I've done that, maybe then I will be more inspired to open it up and see what I wanted to do. But I have done a look, this look, as I have today, but I'm going to rearrange this palette and put all the shades out and rearrange them and put them in again. And you're also going to see this look, as I said, but I have done it like very I'm not talking, I'm just gonna have music on and show you which shades I'm gonna use. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video, guys. I'm super excited to just rearrange all these shades in this palette. So let's get started. So this is the palette I am going to depot and put all the shadows back again, but in a different order. Because when I see this just makes me very stressed. This makes no sense to me, so I just want to rearrange all these shades. So I'm going to try to get these out. I have a magnet. This is my daughter's. It's a magnet here, and I also have a scissor. So I will try to get these out without ruining them. So let's start. So now all the shadows are out. That actually went really well. I'm just going to clean this a little bit. So here are the shadows, and we need to do something about this. So maybe I just should start to put them in categories like blues and neutrals, a little pink or reds. I don't know. I just want to play around with this and see what we got here, so we can just try to organize this a little bit. So now I have put these in kind of categories. I need to swatch these three because I'm not really sure what shades they are. Just gonna see. They are a little bit champagne-y. This one is very beautiful. Maybe like a rosé color almost. But I think we can put them here for now. So now we just need these rows. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And let's start with the bottom row. I feel like the purple and the blues should be in the bottom row. And maybe we can just put, let's just pull this out here. And maybe this one here. So I'm just gonna start here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades in the bottom row. So if we're just gonna start playing a little bit here. So one more here. And what can we put here? I have no idea, but I'm gonna start. Maybe I can just start with this, or maybe the green should go, the green and the yellow. So maybe we should do purple and then something like icy, maybe. What is this? Is this beautiful? Maybe this is beautiful here, or maybe not. Maybe from purple to a little more cool tone, maybe, and then we can do kind of red or something. Maybe that's an idea. Now we have, yeah, okay, so maybe we can go with red now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm just playing around here with the shades I have. This can actually go here. This is a little more pinky. So maybe that's good over here. And then we can take the pinky peach shades here. We want to go from maybe light like this, so we can go a little more darker. Maybe we can do a row here that is kind of more neutral row. And maybe that one. Maybe that can be something. I feel like this one is not, it's not good here. Maybe a sparkly shade like that. And then we have all these neutrals. I feel like I want something else, like, let's see here. We don't want this to be too, these are very similar, but I think I like, because these goes nice together, and maybe it would be nice to have these dirty greens here. Maybe that row is better when we have these shades. You can feel more inspired. I don't know, this glitter though, I'm not sure with this glitter how we're going to do. Maybe it can be there, and I don't know. This is not easy, guys, but that's why I try to see how it can go. Is this the pink one? Yeah, this is kind of a pink. I feel like maybe we should put it here, and maybe actually we should do like this, maybe a little bit deeper, or maybe not. maybe this is better. Because now we have the greens here. This one goes with this row, and also this one and this one. Maybe that could be an idea. Maybe it's, but I feel like these are too similar. I don't want these to be that sparkly shade is so beautiful. It's a topper shade, and maybe it's better for this one to be in here. Maybe like this. Maybe we can have that neutral shade over here, but that is a cool tone. This is so interesting to play around with. Now I feel like I don't have this one. Maybe the sparkly shade is better here. The thing is, these glitters, I'm not going to use them, so I'm really not sure. But this row, I think, works pretty good. And if you take a look at this row, I think that one is a good one because you have the peaches, you have a red, you have some burgundy reds here. This is the purple row. You have these mattes here, and then you have this blue. This is a topper shade. This goes with every one of these shades. This row here, this more neutral row. I think I want to have it like this. So let's just put it in. I mean, if I want to change my mind, I can do that. Oh my god. But let's just fill this in. So here we have the palette. Here is the finished look of this palette when I have rearranged these shades. And I feel like now it feels a little more, it makes sense. Because now we have a little more deeper shades here, and it goes towards lighter, but we also have these rows. Like here, for instance, we have more the blue and then purple and then like mauve purple ones, and then some reds, oranges, peach, and then we have these neutral browns, and then we have the green and the yellow on the top. And yeah, I think this is going to be easier for me when I open it up and when I do a look. I can see the shades a little bit easier in my opinion. So yeah, this is it, guys. So yeah, here we have the palette. As you could see, it looks very different now. I mean, this makes more sense to me, but as I said, I don't like to do this. I don't do this with palettes, rearrange them, but it was this palette that I just felt like I need to do this if I am going to be able to use this. Because when I opened that up before, it was, as I said, I was really not inspired, but now I feel like it makes more sense. So I will have it in my Shop My Stash, so I will use it this week, just because it is very, very cute palette. So, and I want to use it. So yeah, I think it came out pretty good. And tell me down below, would you do it in another order, or would you rearrange them in another, I mean, another color story maybe? I'm interested to hear, but I think I did an okay job. I mean, the darker shades here, the lighters here, and you know, the categories here, the color categories. I don't know, but it makes sense for me, so that's why I wanted to do it, and it was so much fun. I mean, I'm not doing this with other palettes because I don't want that, but with this it was really, really fun. And I also love to create my own palettes with my singles, so if you want to see that, tell me down below. I can do like a filming from above like I did now and show you just my hands and like creating a palette or something color story wise. I think it's so much fun. But yeah, I have done a look, as I said, this look, so let's jump ahead to that. in my waterline and also the liner I took this one. This is from Nabla, and this is their Cupid's Arrow, and this is in the shade number 3. I will leave the shade name down below. I think it's something with berry, but as you can see, it's like a purpley plum. That works so good. You can have it on your lips, you can have it as a liner in your waterline. It's a multi pen. And on my lips I took the XO Beauty lip pencil in the shade Marie, and also the XO Beauty matte lipstick in Deja Vu. It's like a very nude color, and in top of that, because these are mattes, and in top of that I took a gloss. This is from Maybelline. This is so good. This is the Lifter gloss. I will see if they have, if it has a shade name here. Yeah, Moon, number 3, Moon, and it feels so comfortable on the lips, so I took this one. And yeah, as I said, this is the finished look I did with the So Jaded palette. I really hope you have enjoyed me rearranging this palette and doing this look as well. So if you have, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I see you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.